Hi, I'm Ben from Cambridge Audio. I'm here at CEDIA 2014 in Denver to talk to you about our new Aeromax 2 and Aeromax 6 speakers. Aeromax builds on the award-winning design that we had in our original Aero speakers by using balanced mode radiator, or BMR technology. Now, there are three really important advantages of using BMR tweeters rather than regular tweeters like you get in most speakers. Firstly, 180-degree dispersion from the BMR driver means that the Aeromax speakers are very, very easy to position. They're fantastic sound staging and stereo imaging, and they're not very fussy about where you place them in the room. So if you've got a fireplace or an armchair or something in the way, they're much easier to position than traditional speakers. The other unique thing about the BMR driver is this covers everything from 22K all the way down to 250 Hertz. Now that gets rid of the traditional problem that you have in many speakers where the crossover point, so the point at which the audio signal travels from the tweeter to the mid-bass driver, in a normal speaker that happens at around 3K, which just happens to be the human ear's most sensitive region. So to have that crossover happening right at that point is rather unfortunate, because it's where we can pick up on things like crossover distortions and that sort of thing. So having the BMR driver solves that problem because it pushes that crossover point way outside of that sensitive region, all the way down to 250 Hertz. And that leads on to the third benefit, which means that these drive units aren't actually mid-bass drivers, they're dedicated subwoofers. They're not having to do any mid-range because the BMR takes care of all of that. And that means that we can optimize these drivers for efficient, accurate bass response, giving us a much tighter, punchier bass. So in the Aeromax 2, we use a single 6.5-inch subwoofer with our BMR driver, and in the Aeromax 6, we use twin 6.5-inch subwoofers running in parallel in combination with our BMR tweeter. So the improvements that we've made in the Aeromax over the original Aero series are lots and lots. Firstly, we have a brand new 4th generation of BMR driver, so it's a new BMR driver. We've uprated the crossover in the units. We've also improved all of the internal bracing. These are some techniques that we've learnt over the years, so that all of the drive units are actually mechanically decoupled from the front panel, so it eliminates any sort of front panel resonance. And that's really important, especially where you've got dedicated subwoofers. You don't want the cabinet to be resonating, so the cabinets are much more rigid and sturdy than the original Aero series. We've also changed a few other things. For example, the speaker terminals on the rear are uprated, as well as all of the internal cabling. So the speaker cable that runs from the terminals to the crossover to the drive units is uprated. And then finally, as you can see, we have the luxurious gloss finishes. So the Aeromax 2 and 6 are available in gloss white and gloss black, and both models have magnetically attached grills. So you can simply pull them on and off as required, and they look really great too. But the most important thing is they sound fantastic. They're a big step up from the original Aero speakers. So get down to your local dealer and audition a pair of these today.